When should you sign up for Medicare to avoid penalties? Let's talk about this. Your first opportunity to enroll in Medicare based on age is going to be at age 65. You're turning 65. And there is a 7-month window where you're allowed to submit your application to start. Now, for those of you who are still working and you have group coverage, you may be able to delay enrolling in Medicare. But for the rest of you, this timeline is very important so that you don't end up with some penalties. The best way to explain the initial enrollment period is with an example. So let's talk about John. He's born on July 10th, 1959. That means that he is turning 65 this month. So he is first eligible to begin Medicare on July 1st. He doesn't have to wait till July 10th to begin. Also note, if you're born on the 1st of the month, you actually get to start the month earlier. So if you're born on July 1st, you can start June 1st. But now let's talk about the actual enrollment so that you can avoid penalties. So the way I always explain this to my clients is, here, I draw this out. You see here's July. July's smack in the middle. That's one of the 7 months. Then you have the 3 months leading up to July and the 3 months after July. And the way it works is if you submit your application to the Social Security Administration in either April, May, or June, you're going to get a July 1st start date. Whatever date in that 3-month period, July 1st is the start. If you wait until July 1st or sometime in the month of July to enroll, to submit that application, you're going to get to start August 1st. If you wait till August, you start September 1st. If you wait till September, you start October 1st. And if you wait till October, you start November 1st. The reason I like to chart it out this way is I want people to understand, if you submit in May, you can't be like, hey, I want to start in September. The rules are very strict as to exactly when the start date will begin. And so what's important is you exercise your ability to submit an application during that 7-month window if you do not want to end up with possible penalties in the future. But also remember, some of you are not going to sign up for Medicare during your initial enrollment period. Hopefully not by accident, not by knowing you needed to, but because you have work and you have insurance that's primary to Medicare and you can delay it and not have penalties and then enroll later when you retire.